Good morning, everyone. Welcome. Come on into our Wednesday morning gathering. I am so happy to be back here with you today. Just going to give everyone a minute to join us. Hello, hello. Beautiful. Let me just double check here. Awesome. Good morning, Kelly. So I am feeling so much better this morning. Thank you all for your grace, for your love, for your get well wishes. That was beautiful. And that, when you give your body the time and space, it's amazing what your body can do, what your body can heal. In most cases, you can bring yourself back if you're able to take that time and space. And I am so grateful that yesterday I was given that time and space, and the clients that I had during the day all rescheduled with me, and I was able to just take the day and rest. And um, what a difference a day makes, right? It's so wonderful. So I just want to pull a card for us and see what comes through for us today. The hardest thing I find when I am sick is keeping my vibe, my frequency up there. And so it takes a lot of focus to actually bring myself into that center to align and keep pulling in healing energy for myself. And I get that when you're sick, it's really wonderful to have support from people around you. So thank you so much for your love that you sent. Okay, let's see. Let's pull a card. Universe, what do we need to know today? Okay, I'm going to pull a card here. All right, Larimar. This is the Crystal Sound Healing Resonance cards, which are a beautiful deck of cards that have a QR code on the back, and when you sync up with that QR code, it brings us either some sort of a crystal sound that is used, crystal bowl of a different kind. Each one is different. This is the Larimar Rose Quartz. Perfect. Still what I need. Hopefully it's what you need too. I'm sure it is. But grace, respect, and emotional healing. You know what? So often I find that when I get sick, there is an emotional situation going on too. So that's really good. That's really good to know, and to just dive into that on your own. It's like, what's going on emotionally for me? Because oftentimes when we have strong emotions, um, when we have a lot of worry, when we have a lot of grief, that again lowers our frequency and then allows these other energies to come in, and viruses and that sort of thing. So, viruses all hold their own frequency also, viruses and flus and colds. So, good to know, right? That there may be a connection. So, really good to be not in the worry state, but to stay in that center of strength and power, your own alignment, and um, giving grace to other people. Really, that message really comes through grace and respect. I had a conversation the other day with somebody about the amount of people that you see that are not being kind these days. There isn't grace and respect given to others around them. Um, there's a lot of like righteousness in claiming what they believe in and what they stand for, and yet we can still claim our beliefs and what we stand for without that righteousness, with grace and respect. So that message is coming through for you. So rose quartz is a beautiful energy. Rose quartz, I have two of them right here that I often carry around with me. They're just gorgeous, soft, warm fuzzies. Very beautiful healing, softening of the heart, right? So if the whole world would carry rose quartz with them, eh? Wouldn't that be wonderful? Okay, so let's get started. Let's settle in and see what else comes through for us. So I'm going to invite you to get comfortable, to perhaps have a candle on, perhaps have some soft music in the background. Good morning to whoever is here on Facebook. The comments don't show up on Facebook. I do see in the insights logs there that there's 2 comments, and somebody is on watching us. So welcome. I will come back in afterwards and give you a personal message. So glad that you are here with me. All right. So settle in and let's close our eyes. Let's take in some long, deep breaths, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And this continue these long, slow, deep breaths at your own pace. Bringing yourself into this moment right here, right now. Letting go of all other thoughts and worries. Just being fully present right here. And when you've had enough long, deep breaths, come back to your normal breathing pattern. Keeping your eyes closed, and with your awareness, come back into your heart. Bring your awareness into your heart space. Feel into that space. Notice the energy there. If it's stagnant, if it's minimal, if you can expand it. Wake up your heart. Awakening and softening your heart space. So let that energy move around in your heart space. Let it begin to stretch. See it as a light or a flower that is growing. And allow it to continue to grow and expand with each breath. Feeling into the feelings of love and gratitude. And you can help yourself along by thinking about holding a baby to your heart, a sleeping baby, heart to heart, holding your pet, being held in a warm hug, unconditional love and acceptance, being with a group of friends and laughing until you cry. The feeling of walking up a mountain, connected to all that is. And feel that light growing and expanding all around you now. It has grown so big from your heart all the way out till you are standing in the center of this heart. Light. And just imagine that you are walking through a forest at the base of a mountain, and your path is headed towards climbing the mountain. As you feel the earth beneath you, feel the solid rock and dirt. Feel the strength of this space, this Mother Earth energy. And you stop for a minute and you see a beautiful big tree, and you need to stop and touch that tree. And you can face it and hug it, or you can lean against it with your spine up against the bark. And just feel yourself connect to this tree and feel your roots go down into the earth. Feel it from your heart, sending love down to Mother Earth for all this beauty she provides for us. And as you stand with your back against this tree, you're looking around, you're noticing all the greenery, all the different shades of green, the fresh, clean air, the flowers that might be blooming on the forest floor, all the different shapes of rocks and bark, trees that look twisted and gnarly, and others that are smooth and straight. You can continue walking your path, and this path is leading you up the mountain. And keep walking up the mountain, switchbacks back and forth, taking you higher and higher. Till you get to a point where you're above the tree line. And you can continue up this mountain, or you can find a place that is high up but plateaued. And there's so much space here. As you look out at the sky, and you breathe in clean air, and you see the spaciousness around you. Big sky. And you find a place that you lean back against the mountain, resting, relaxing, with all this space around you, all this big blue sky. And you close your eyes and let yourself just float up into the universe. So you're floating up past the blue sky into the dark, starry light. And you keep going, past the stars and the moon, past the planets, where you begin to see beyond where any human has gone, all the different colors in the universe, all the different sparkling light. You just let yourself be here. Just be up here in this great vast pool of energy, this potential energy that is here. This potential energy that we all draw down into our lives as we create on the earth. But here you are floating in this vast open space with colors so bright and clear, you've never seen them like this before. And you begin to have an inkling of just how much is available for you, for everyone. Because this space, these stars go on and on and on. Such a vast pool of infinite energy, potential energy coming together. So as you bring this back down, feel yourself coming back down, down to that mountain. Feeling that even if the whole mountain was drawing that energy in, there'd still be so much there that would never be used. And here you are, a tiny little person on this big, huge mountain, pulling in that beautiful, infinite space into your body. For you to have an immensely large, abundant life, in living your life in the most abundant ways that you could ever, ever, ever imagine. You're still only drawing a tiny little thread of energy from the universe. Not even that. You are microcosmic in this vast universe. And for you to ask for more is fine. Because there's more there than anyone could ever use. And energy never depletes. It just continues to be replenished. So as you sit on this mountain, open up your heart and ask for what it is that you want to bring into your life. What do you need more of? And as Abraham Hicks says, ask and you shall receive. Just ask. We ask with grace and respect. And then you're going to find yourself climbing back down that mountain. Coming back down, seeing the tree line, the tops of the trees, and slowly you begin to descend into the trees, back down into the forest floor, feeling your feet on the earth, feeling so much gratitude for the earth and for the universe and all that we are provided with. And find your way back as we slowly begin to come back, taking in some deep breaths. Wiggling around with your fingers and toes. Stretch your neck. And when you're ready, come on back. Thank you for joining me. Ask and you shall receive. We just have to figure out what it is we want, right? And what we're going to do with it. So thank you for being here. We have the Unstoppable Dream Recovery Circles tonight. So you're welcome to join us, and just reach out for the link because people can join anytime. And I will see some of you a little later and some of you tomorrow. So I love you. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you again tomorrow morning. Mwah. Bye for now.